For the last 2 decades, if you wanted to grow a professional service firm, you had to win the search game. Well, that game is officially over. We're about to dive into a massive, fundamental shift in how clients find you and why, by 2026, being an authority is literally the only thing that's going to matter. Think about it. For 20 years, Google was the main digital highway, right? And visibility was everything. But that highway, it's basically abandoned now. The entire model that professional services firms were built on is now totally obsolete. And if you don't understand what's replaced it, you are seriously risking becoming invisible. So to really get a handle on where we're going, we first need to take a quick look back at the world we just left behind. This was the era of the search engine. We all know this world, right? We lived it. Getting clients meant you had to fight for attention on that Google highway. It was just a constant battle of billboards, SEO, Google ads, map listings, everyone just screaming for eyeballs. And in that old world, the rules were kind of simple. The firm with the biggest budget for SEO and ads, the one with the biggest, loudest billboard, they usually won. It was a game of who could shout the loudest, a game of resources. But then, well, everything changed. And I don't mean they just added a new lane to the highway. No, the entire mode of transportation got replaced. The AI concierge has arrived. And this slide right here, this shows you the new reality perfectly. Your clients aren't driving down that old highway anymore. Instead, they're having a direct one-on-one conversation with an AI assistant, like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Perplexity, to find exactly who they need. And the questions they're asking are just fundamentally different. They're not typing in keywords like accountant near me. No way. They're asking direct, trust-based questions. Questions like, who should I trust for my tax accounting? See that? The whole focus has shifted from just visibility to trust. This comparison just says it all. On the left, you've got the old world, that cluttered digital highway with like 50 billboards all screaming for your attention. And on the right, that's the new world. A single, clean, definitive answer. The game is no longer about being an option. It's about being the answer. So, this is the part you really have to let sink in. The AI doesn't give your client a page with 50 blue links to sift through. It just bypasses all that noise and gives them 1, maybe 3, highly trusted recommendations. If you're not in that top 3, you basically don't even exist. So that, of course, brings up the million-dollar question. How does the AI choose? What makes it trust one firm over another? Well, the answer is it completely ignores old-school marketing. You have to understand, these AI models are built to be skeptical. They're literally programmed to filter out what they see as marketing noise. That's your ads, your SEO, all the stuff you spend money on to tell the world how great you are. Instead, they're looking for something totally different: institutional trust signals. So what in the world are these signals? Well, think of them as objective, third-party proof from established, non-commercial organizations. We're talking professional associations, government registries, big educational institutions. An AI looks at a brand new website and sees a total stranger, but it sees a 50-year-old association as a source of truth. Okay, this is probably the best way to think about it. Everything you do on your own, your website, your content, your ads, that's your resume. It's what you say about yourself. But an AI ops tool, it's like a really tough hiring manager. It's not interested in your resume. It needs a reference letter, something from a higher, more trusted authority to prove you are who you say you are. And this hierarchy of digital authority just makes it crystal clear. Most professional firms, you're operating down here at level 6, the commercial level. But the AI is programmed to trust signals from way up at level 8, the institutional level and higher. And you can't just go out and buy a .gov or a .edu link, right? So you're effectively stuck at level 6, and that's exactly why you're getting filtered out. So how do you bridge that massive gap from a level 6 commercial business to a level 8 trusted institution? Well, it turns out there's a new mechanism that's been designed specifically to solve this exact problem. It's called the digital handshake. And this isn't just another directory listing, okay? It's a direct technical connection between your firm and an established institution. This handshake, it basically allows your firm to inherit the history and the authority of that trusted organization. It's like a shortcut. So let's break down how this actually works. First, you have technical vouching. That's a formal link from your firm to an institution's official registry. Second is entity verification, where some special code tells the AI that this institution officially recognizes you. And third, authority inheritance, where your firm just instantly inherits the trust signals the AI is desperately looking for. And the result is, well, it's pretty dramatic. A firm with a brand new website and, basically zero trust can perform this digital handshake with a 14-year-old institutional registry. The AI sees that connection and boom, your trust score gets immediately elevated. You become a trusted reference. Now, once you understand this new mechanism, it really changes the entire strategic landscape for professional firms. So let's talk about what this means for the new reality of getting clients. Okay, here's the absolute key. For an AI to confidently recommend someone, that signal has to be strong and clear. Think about it. If an institution just vouches for everybody, that recommendation becomes totally meaningless. It's just more noise. Scarcity is what makes the signal powerful. That is why this entire model is built on some pretty extreme exclusivity. For any given professional niche in any defined territory, there is a strict limit. Only 3 available slots. That's it. Just 3. And I really want to be clear here. Once those 3 slots are filled, the registry for that area is permanently closed to anyone else. This isn't some marketing gimmick, it's a structural necessity to protect the authority of the signal. It creates a permanent defensive moat for the firms who get in. So, when you boil it all down, the strategic decision for every firm owner is pretty clear. Are you going to keep being just one option among 50 on some cluttered search page? Or are you going to step up and become the answer? This is about leveraging an established legacy as your reference and locking down your territory before your competitors even realize the billboard era is over. At the end of the day, this is the new reality we all have to face. Your future clients will not find you through a search. They will be referred to you by an AI. So the single most important strategic question you can ask yourself today is this: have you secured your reference?